Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's a video all about wood spring DIYs. These came out so beautiful. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. So we're going to take a Dollar Tree wood round, and I used my Cricut and created a stencil. The first thing I want to do is place some tape in the middle because the bottom half is going to be pink and the top half is going to be white. Once I cover the top half with the white paint, I'm going to remove the tape, and then I'm going to apply the tape again, and then I'm going to paint the bottom half pink. This sign comes out so pretty. You can leave it all year round, especially for summer. Now that I finished painting the bottom half, I'm just going to remove the tape. Now I created a stencil on my Cricut, and it's a bunch of daisies. I'm just going to place that at the bottom half of the wood round. Now the stencil is hanging at the bottom of the wood round. I just went ahead and cut that off. I'm going to use a Dollar Tree sponge and sponge on some white paint on all the daisies inside the wood round. Now everything's covered. I'm just going to remove the stencil, and this is how it looks. I think this comes out so pretty. Now because the daisies are white, I wanted to add a little yellow, so I'm going to be using some yellow paint for the middle of the daisies. I'm just adding a little yellow in between the daisies. I'm not going to fill that whole complete circle inside, so I'm going to do the rest off camera. Now I'm going to be taking a Dollar Tree ribbon, a yellow ribbon, just place it in the middle of the wood round to separate the colors. Now I'm going to place down the word welcome, and I created this on my Cricut. Now I created a bow out of some Hobby Lobby ribbon, and I created another one, and I believe I got that from Hobby Lobby as well. So there's going to be two, and I'm going to place the yellow one down first and then the pink one right on top. The only thing that I added off camera was a little yellow button, place it in the middle of the bow. And in order to hang it, I just placed some jute twine in the existing holes, and that's pretty much it for this cute little project. So for this one, we're going to take some really pretty flowers. Dollar Tree came out with some really spring cute flowers, and two palettes, the larger one and the small ones. We're going to use 4 for this DIY. I'm going to start off by gluing them together. I'm going to use a combination of some wood glue and hot glue, and we're going to make a little flower box. So I'm just going to apply the wood glue first, a little bit of the hot glue. So this way it holds quickly. I don't want to sit here and wait because the wood glue does take a little time. So now I'm just going to place the sides first, glue them together. This comes out so cute. You wouldn't believe you can make such beautiful things using Dollar Tree wood. Now I'm going to place the other palette on the other side the same way. This is really easy to make. You can make all types of flower box. You can make 2. These are perfect for spring and even summer, or you can change it out for like all seasons. Now I need to make a base, so I just decided to use some popsicle sticks. Just going to cut them and glue them to the bottom. Now you can use anything for the base, but I figured this would be easier, and the popsicle sticks are very easy to cut. So the color I'm going to be using is called Spring Green Paint, and I'm not going to fully paint this and leave a little bit of the wood peeking through. I figured this would be a nice color for spring or summer. Now I'm going to be using this little paper. It's like a beige color piece of paper. Well, it's not paper. It's like construction paper, I should say. And these scissors I got from Dollar Tree. It's just going to cut out the little design. They didn't work very well, but they did the job. Now I'm just going to use a black marker and write out spring flowers. I really prefer using my Cricut because I don't like my handwriting. I mean, does anybody really like their handwriting? I I mean, I could write with a pen better than I could write with a marker. Does that make sense? Now I'm going to take that little sign and just place it in front and glue it down. Now I found these stickers at Dollar Tree and I thought, well, I want to use it in this DIY. So I'm going to take out 2 little stickers and place them on each side of that little sign. Look how cute it looks. I love it. Now Dollar Tree came out with these cute hydrangeas, flowers, all colors, and I'm going to use the pink, and then I also have yellow, and then some just basic greenery. We're going to add those inside. Instead of cutting them off the stem, I'm just going to bend it, place it inside. It's much easier. So that's what I'm doing here. Like I said, for each season, you can add different colored flowers in here. I think it's adorable, and I love the way this came out. Now I'm going to add some of that greenery in there just to break up some of that color. It's so pretty. It's so full of color. Now for the corners, I'm going to use the same stickers from Dollar Tree, just place them on each corner and just to dress it up a bit. And I think it came out so pretty. I love this one. And this is how this project turned out. Every time I go to Dollar Tree, they always have these wood items. And today we're going to be using a Dollar Tree crate to make this adorable DIY that you're going to love. That was so easy to make. Now Dollar Tree also has those wood easels, and that's what I'm going to be using in this project as well. Now this wheel I got from Hobby Lobby, but you can use anything. This is part of that easel that I got from Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to be painting everything with a brown paint, and I just watered it down so it looks like more like a stain. Now I went ahead and cut everything down that I'm going to be using for this wheelbarrow. Now if you don't have a wheel, you can always check out Hobby Lobby, or you can find something probably at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be using this ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to place a little bit in front and just wrap it around the whole entire crate. Now this just gives it some color in front instead of being a plain crate. It's optional, you don't have to use this, or you can use other different color ribbons. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying these little wood crafts today from Dollar Tree. I think they came out really pretty and they weren't very difficult to make. And yeah, so now we're going to take those 2 pieces. These are the part of the easel that I cut down. These are going to be for the handles on the wheelbarrow. So now I'm just going to place some glue and place those little pieces that I cut down as well for the stand, and just glue them to the side. Now I'm going to take that wheel and place it right in between those 2 pieces and glue them together. Now I'm going to take that crate and just hot glue it to the top of those 2 pieces. And see how easy it was to make. Super cute. Now I'm just going to add some greenery inside, and I got these from Dollar Tree, but you can place anything you like inside. Like I said, you can use this all year round. You just change out the flowers and the greenery. So I'm going to add some floral foam inside first, and then start placing those greenery pieces inside. Now, if you don't like this color, I used just basic brown paint with some water. You could make it any color you like. I wanted to add something on the side, so I'm going to use these stickers from Hobby Lobby, but you could probably find something at Dollar Tree. I'm just going to spell out the word spring. You can leave out the words if you don't want to place anything on the side, but I thought it looked really cute this way. And that's pretty much it for this project, and look how adorable it came out. For this one, we're going to use one of the Dollar Tree wood drawers, and for tumbling tower blocks, and this wood arrow from Dollar Tree. First thing I want to do is I'm going to remove the jute twine from the back of the arrow, And then I'm going to cut the arrow because I don't want it to look like an arrow. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to cut off those corners. I'm going to be painting this arrow with the color called Wasabi Green. I'm going to give it one quick coat. Has anybody ever tried wasabi? It's really, really hot. I like hot stuff, but that is just too hot. Anyways, I'm going to paint this drawer with, it's called Parchment White. So now I'm going to use a stencil that I got from Dollar Tree. Yes, Dollar Tree carries stencils. And it's actually comes right off and sticks on your surface. So I'm just going to dab on some Parchment White paint. Now I'm going to remove the stencil, and it really didn't come out too bad considering it's from Dollar Tree. Now for the drawer, I'm going to do the same thing. Dollar Tree has, it actually came together and I just cut them in different pieces. This is more like a design. Just going to place it on top of that drawer. And I'm going to use the same color that I used with the arrow, the wasabi. So I'm going to remove it, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to do one on the other side as well, same way. Now I did add a flower in the middle. Now I'm going to take some dark brown paint and just go around the edges to make it look old. Well, it's not really dark brown. It's kind of like a medium brown. Just smudging it on all around the top, the sides, and front. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the drawer. Just add a little bit of that brown around the edges. Just make it dirty, make it look old, vintage. Now for those tumbling tower blocks, I went ahead and painted that with the dark brown paint. Now I'm going to glue them to the top of that arrow. What's supposed to be a birdhouse, actually. Now because there's going to be a little piece left over at the top, I did cut a little piece of that tumbling tower block to place it in the middle. Now I'm going to place the other remaining part of the tumbling tower blocks and add them on the sides. It is kind of long, but I wanted it long. I wanted it to look different, like a very unique looking birdhouse. I really can't pick a favorite today. I liked everything I made. I mean, I'm really amazed how many cute things I made today out of Dollar Tree wood items. Now I'm going to take that drawer and just glue it to the bottom of the birdhouse. Because it's a birdhouse, I need to make a little bird hole, so I'm going to use some brown paint, just make a little circle at the top. Now I'm going to add some floral foam inside that little drawer, and we're going to add some pretty flowers. Like, I don't know if you guys have recently gone to Dollar Tree. They put out so many pretty spring floral. So these are the flowers I'm going to be using inside. I'm not quite sure how to say the allium, however you say it. They're very pretty. So I'm going to use a few of those along with some greenery inside. So I'm going to use a few more of the purple. I think the purple and green, the combination looks so pretty. So I decided to use this bird that I got from Dollar Tree. I thought it would look really pretty with the purple and green because it's yellow. So I'm going to place it right in between those flowers, and I was trying to clip it on, but it didn't work. So what I did was I removed the clip and just glued it to one of the little branches inside. And I just love the way this one came out. It's so pretty. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please consider subscribing. Take care, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.